Hey guys, how's it going? It's still cold outside and snowing, but guess what? My kid said she was feeling sick. So, what are you going to do when someone in the house is sick? Of course, you're going to go to nothing but good old fashioned chicken soup. Nothing is going to make you feel, not any medication, not the doctor's visit, not even mom's hugs and kisses, but chicken soup is going to do what it needs to do. It is just so good and yummy for the soul, and especially when mom makes it, can't go wrong, okay? So trust the process. This has a lot of ingredients. I don't even know if we can count how many ingredients that we have, but try to keep up with me, okay? So first I have some yam. Everything's fresh. I have some fresh yam. I got a couple pieces of pumpkin. You want to chop everything up. This is chocho. If you go to a Caribbean supermarket or a Latin Spanish supermarket, you can find all of these ingredients, chocho fresh. Then we're going to have some green banana, not the yellow banana, green banana, that's Irish potato. You could cut up a few pieces of corn, and of course your carrots, right? You're just going to chop this all up like so. And it's a lot of work, guys, but trust me, it's worth it. Homemade chicken soup wouldn't be as tasty if you didn't cut up all your veggies from fresh. And I use some Grace's chicken noodle soup, or you can use cock soup, pumpkin soup, whatever you like. And I'm deciding to go and we're going to put some chicken in there as well. I had already cleaned it. I took the skin off and I seasoned it. Now you can season it with some, onion powder, some garlic powder, maybe a little paprika, whatever you like. You're gonna wash it, take the skin off, and season it. Now here's my pumpkin. I like my pumpkin dark. The darker the pumpkin, the better. Some supermarkets, some American supermarkets, their pumpkin is very white because it's bleach. They do bleach the fruit just like they bleach the eggs. I don't know, but the darker the pumpkin, if you could find a Caribbean, West Indian supermarket and get a dark pumpkin, is great. And then you're going to want to go ahead, get a knife, and just carve out the middle, all of those seeds. We don't want none of those seeds in there. You're going to take all of that out. You can grab a spoon or a fork or knife, whatever works better for you, and just clean out all that inside, right? Pumpkins are very, very hard. The trick, what I do is I put my pumpkin in the microwave for a few minutes to soften it up so that way I am able to cut it. Because it is very, very hard, and a lot of you will be, turned off from trying to make this dish. So the trick is I put it in the microwave for a few minutes to soften it up, and then I cut it, and then it's super easy, right? So we're going to head, and while that chicken soup is starting to simmer, we're going to stir it. Now I'm adding up. Remember, I chopped up my chicken, so I'm putting the chicken in there. I don't care what parts of the chicken. You can do legs. I don't care what part of the chicken you want. You add that in there as well. You could do boneless. Here are all my veggies. The veggies are going to go in the pot. This is on a low flame. You just want to simmer it down. Okay? I had some garlic. You can use minced garlic if you want. Chop up some red onion. You could use white onion. You could chop it small if you want. Hot pepper. The key, I don't open the pepper. I keep the pepper whole. I have some allspice from Jamaica. So I put the allspice in there. That's going to give it a nice quick. Look at the pumpkin. See how the pumpkin is? I chopped it up nice, and now we're going to blend that up. That's going to give you the stock. This is what's going to make that chicken soup have a nice, dark, rich, creamy texture. It's the pumpkin. You're going to puree it, and if you have a Vitamix, whatever you have. I have the Beast. I love my Beast. It's small. It's easy to clean. And then there you go. You're going to pour all that pumpkin stock into the chicken soup, and it's giving that really nice, hearty, dark. Look at the color. Look at that, guys. Oh my, and it's so sweet. Doesn't it look good? Okay, now we're going to put our greens. I throw in some thyme. I throw in some cilantro. I forgot my scallions. I'm going to just top that off with that as well. Go ahead if you want to toss a little black pepper. You at this point you could taste it to see, for seasoning how it is. Very low. I told you guys this is not an easy dish. There's a lot of ingredients in this dish, but it'll last you. And if anybody is sick, you will feel better. Now listen, if you guys thought I was done, I am not done yet, because the star of the show has to go in, and I don't know why I always do this last, but I always do. So we're going to go ahead and put some flour and some salt. Don't buy the self-rising flour. Some people use whole wheat flour. It's up to you. And we're just going to make our spinners. In Jamaica, they call them spinners. You could call them dumplings. You can make them round. You can make them long. I don't really care. But that's how you top off the soup right there with your dumplings. So you go. Now, when I make my fish tea, like my fish soup, I do add okra and more greens. But for the chicken, it's just a lot of more of those yams and the potato and the green banana. And we have dumplings and all of our seasoning. And I mean, it is just delicious. So this is a tedious process right here, but to complete the soup, chicken soup is not going to be complete if we don't put our dumplings in it. Everything's from scratch, right? So we're going to go and make our dumplings like so. And then we're just going to add those on top of the soup and like so. I don't know. I made about 5. You could do about 5 or 6. This is going to serve like, I guess, four people if you have 2 servings each. So you just go ahead and put those dumplings in last. You got to make this on a low flame because you do not want that soup to burn on the bottom. Soup tends to burn. A big pot like this, it will burn. So you want to stir it, low flame for about, say, an hour. Very low, and then look at that. Oh my God. I know you guys want some. My daughter, let me tell you, she's going to feel better. 1, 2, 3. I give it 24 hours. She's nothing like homemade chicken soup when you're sick and it's cold outside and snowing. It will get her back on the feet. Do you see the color? That's all that pumpkin I parade. See the color in that soup? It's just beautiful. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments how it looks.